All right, let me turn this off. What the heck's going on here? Where'd it go? There it is. Sorry about that, guys. They moved everything around on me here, man. So, hello everyone. Welcome to another Way of the Dragon. We have Jerry Frey from Just Paint It, Steve Sutton, Scale Model Kit Review, and Tommy the Hand Model there from Califas. So today what we're going to be doing is, you can see the one on Tommy, he's showing his. We're going to be doing a quarter scale 3D printed bust of Pam Grier from her iconic movie Coffy. Now, I'll have details on how you can get this. This is an exclusive. It's through me. There's no file. If you want one, I'll put all the info in the chat as we go along today. But it's a beautiful bust. There's a quarter scale. I have a figure also that's a 6 scale and an 8 scale. But what we're working on is the bust. There was something else I was going to say. I'm sorry. I'm having a brain fart here. So, Jerry, before we get started, I want to talk about something that you had recently that I just finished painting for you.
Oh. Yeah, you did a beautiful job on that.
All right, let me put it on me for a second because I want to show everybody this.
Yeah.
This is exclusive to Just Paint It, Jerry Frey.
The monster wall.
Excuse the sculpted by CG Verse, printed by Jerry. It's big. Cassian Andor. It's a beautiful figure. Jerry will be. I'll let him discuss it. What he's going to do with it. I don't know when he's coming out with it, but
it's coming.
Let me put it on you, Jerry. Go ahead.
It's coming out soon. I posted on my Facebook page a little bit of a preview of the figure and the bust and some of the pictures that what Gilbert was working on. But yeah, so it's coming out soon. I'll put the prices up soon and then maybe a little video and whatnot. But Gilbert did a beautiful job on that kit, man. So.
And if you're going to Wonderfest, it's going to be there at Wonderfest.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure, I think you said you might have a couple there for sale at Wonderfest or something.
Yeah, there'll be a couple there bust in the figure. Yeah. So if you guys are interested, just if you want, I haven't come out with a price yet, but if you're interested, just let me know and I'll shoot you a price or whatever. But it's coming out within this week. So yeah. I got a bunch of stuff coming out. So stay tuned. But
check them out. I'll have it once we're going through there. I'll show you all the links to their pages, guys. And some of you are already watching from Just Paint It and Scale Model Kit Review. You can check out what Steve's doing. Steve, you just finished that Batmobile, didn't you, Steve?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think it's big, man. It's like, hold on, let me put it on. Look at the size of that thing, man.
That thing's huge.
That thing's a beast.
Real nice. Classic.
Yeah. So let me switch my camera real quick, and I'll show you where I'm at.
But real quick,
go ahead.
We're back. We've been gone for a little while. I think everybody's excited to start painting again.
Yeah.
I know everybody's been busy. Some people, we had family stuff going on and whatnot, but I'm glad that we're back. I've been excited to try to start getting it back into it.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. We need to do a little bit more of these for people. Yeah. I mean, they seem to like them,
And we as a group, I think we have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah,
getting together, and it actually gives an excuse for us to paint.
Well, not only that, the cool thing about doing this is you're watching us as we paint it. So there's no cut scenes, there's no behind the scenes things, Unless we tell you we're going to finish this offline, that's a different story. Yeah. But for the most part, you see everything we're doing. You can follow along, use your techniques along with ours or somebody else's that you picked up. There's no secrets here, The only thing, if you see that banner on the bottom, if you can, you help out, pay for the screen. Other than that, there's no Patreon, none of that. I enjoy doing it. I know Jerry enjoys doing it. Steve, the rest of the boys enjoy doing it. But yeah, this one's a little different though, because we've been doing a lot of fair skin elves. This is a little different, you know. It's an African American skin. Now, when I painted the first one, I had people ask me, how difficult is it to paint? It's a little bit different than if you paint a Caucasian skin because you got to be, there's more tonal variations in there, you know. How you do it is up to you, but let me switch my camera and I'll show you. Steve, what did you do when you primed yours already? So I'm going to put it on you while I switch my camera and you tell us what you did with yours.
All righty, let me move my camera over here real quick. So I pretty much followed your lead there, Gil. I used the Stynylrez. Let me get my glasses on here. You suggested to use the red-brown Stynylrez along with a little bit of the light flesh added to it. And I just kept adding to it to give me the highlights I wanted for the flesh tones. But yeah, after we sanded and prepped the kit and added the SEM high build primer, and then I went ahead and put the base coat flesh tone on top of her with those colors I talked about. And then I clear coated it with the Krylon matte clear.
The UV resistant.
Yeah, the UV, you can use the regular kind, but the UV resistant I highly recommend, yes. And I cleared everything too, so we're ready to go there.
There, Mikey. No
Yeah,
STL. No STL, Mikey. Yeah, and here's something that the really cool part about this whole thing, this whole figure. Everything, look at it, the way it was engineered. There's no look at it, no filling. These are the arm. That's one arm. Sits right in there, and the way CG Verse engineered it, the top comes over just a little bit, and you don't have that that seam right there. See it? And then the same thing on the other side, right there. I mean, right now it's loose. Once you glue it down, it'll be good. And then the fro. Now, if you get this, let me show you guys something before we start. This is a tight fit. So right here, and here, you'll have to file it a little bit so the fro will fit in there real nice and tight. But that's where we're at right now. So we're going to start with laying down her colors. I'm going to, like Steve said, I used, let me go here real quick. Oh, wrong one. It's been a while, guys. Bear with me.
Yeah, they changed some of the stuff around too.
Yeah, everything's changed around here. So, okay.
There you go.
As Steve said, I used Stynylrez. I used red, brown, and light flesh. And what I did was there's I don't know, about 5 drops of this to 2 drops of this in a cup. And I mixed it up. And that's what I shot it with. Then I added a little bit more light flesh. And the reason I do that is that it gives me an idea where I want to do the highlights, as you can see there, like the top of the breasts, the cheekbones, the forehead, you know, the muscle tone, the shoulder, you know, here at the elbow. So that I do that so my eye can automatically go to that, and I know not, you know, where my highlights are going to be, you know. And then the rest of now we're going to put the paint. Now I'm going to be using Iwata's New World with 4021 reducer. That's what I'm using today. The other guy, you got Tommy there. He's using
mine's primered in Audubon Sealer, so I with a tan, and then they're black. And her top is done in a red, but I have it masked off right now. And I'll be using the model.
The New World. Yeah, the New World.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you what, I really like that paint. It's great paint. Expensive, but great paint, you know. And Jerry's got his not done, but you know what? It doesn't matter because he's gonna have that thing.
Yeah, I didn't cheat, so I'm gonna start from scratch.
Hey, mine's just primer.
So there you go, right there. So yeah. I'm just starting from scratch. So I'm gonna start off with I think the color, my base color is going to be this Boss Chestnut, which I use for. Let me see if it focus. I use this for base color for African American tones before, and it's a great color to start with. It gives you room to shadow and to highlight. It's not too dark, and it's a good color for a base color. So that's what I'm starting with. Hopefully, I got enough because what I want to do too is I want to for my Wonderfest demos. I want to put a layer and paint this guy.
Nice.
So I'll see if I got enough to do base color for both, and then I'll go from there.
Now that's another one of Jerry's there from
Yeah,
his Warrior series. That's Cochise.
Yeah,
It's a great
beautiful
sculpt.
sculpt. This is by V3D. All right, another great sculptor out there. You guys, he's up for hire. So is CG Verse. If you guys want to hire them to do your own sculpt, you know they'll charge you quarterly. But this is a beautiful sculpt by V3D. All right,
Nice.
so.
All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to be starting with a darker shade. I'm going to use, of course, my Badger Sotar. What does Josh say here? There's Mikey CG Verse, baby. Yeah, the young brother he's a hell of a sculptor.
Yes, he is.
Hell of a sculptor. There we got Jerry. Need to check up on. All right. Made sure my airbrush was clean. I didn't want to have any embarrassing moments there. We got Mr. Wheaton here, the shipbuilder. He's our bouncer, so he's going to just sit here and make sure you guys behave yourselves.
That's right.
What's going on, Wheaton?
Hey, just watching you guys do your magic.
All right, I'll make sure that everything's good with my airbrush. So I'm
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
So I got a little bit of Jesus juice in there and just making sure that I got a good stream.
The popo is in the house.
Yep. So let me get a glove real quick. So I'll get most of her skin tone done today. I'll get the basics, seal it, and then I'll start in on oils. Now, again, everybody has their different process. I'll start with oils, whereas Jerry will go in with pigments. You know,
I don't know because I don't think. Well, maybe we'll see. I don't know if I got the right colors for
for the pigments. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably.
Oh, you're gonna do oils?
Maybe.
I'm bringing you to the dark side.
Dark side.
All right. So here we go. So I'm gonna switch back and forth to all of us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them like I did a second ago, like that, and then I'll jump back and forth to everybody there. All right. So I'm gonna get my darker shade. Now I don't want to go too dark. I want to lighten this up a little bit because I'm gonna go in with ink. Seal that, and then I'll go in with the oils. So this is the New World. It's been sitting for about 20 minutes in the 4021. The good thing about that is the longer you let it sit, the better it is, you know. So we'll just put a little bit in here. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Hi, Shannon.
Hello, Shannon. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start just very, very lightly working on her highlights. That neck muscle. And I make sure I don't have any goopies in there. I'll get her breast there. on her stomach muscles here. Now, there's going to be 3 colors overlapping on this. So for now, this is the first one, and then it's going to get a little bit progressively lighter. Oh, my air compressor is at 20 psi. In case anybody wants to know that, I'm at 20 psi. And just very. So, okay, we got that. So let me sit this here. Start working on her shoulder here. And again, make sure I don't have any dust on there.
Gil, are you using that 4021 in your paint?
Yes.
Okay.
So get a little highlight right there on that shoulder, right here on the breast, the collarbone. A little bit down here. I'll leave a little bit of a shadow down there. So see, that gives me that. Now I want to get the inside of her hand first. Okay, we got that. Get her elbow. A little bit down there. Inside the arm. Like so. Shoulder. Get right here by the bit of a breast there. And a little bit underneath here. the first color. I'm going to dump that out. I'll use a little 4021 to clean out the airbrush. I don't really need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Put a little bit of that in there. Do a little back flush. Let me grab a brush here. Wrong one. Grab one of my cleaning brushes and just get the dark stuff out of there.
I like the smirk.
Yeah, that Mikey did that.
Yeah, I know. I like the way that came out. That Mikey's got some talent.
Yeah, he does. RC Flex says, "Hello, gentlemen."
Hello.
Woo.
Hello.
Yeah, I haven't tried these new worlds yet.
They're nice, Steve. They're nice. Make sure you mix real good, though.
Yeah. I will. Let's see.
Got that cleared out of there. So that was this color, which is, where is it? Espresso Flesh. So that was the Espresso Flesh,
The one you just painted?
the one I just painted. Now I'm going to go in, where is it? With some deep natural flesh. That's this right here. Some deep natural flesh. You don't need a lot of it. As a matter of fact, that's a little too thick. So let me
I got deep olive flesh.
put a little bit more in there.
Let's see.
So now I come in, and that's going to give me another little highlight. Like right there. Right here. That's that collarbone. A little bit back here. In that arm, right there. There'll be some reds in this. There'll be some greens in this, some browns. There's going to be a lot of different colors. But for now, this is the base that I'm going to be working with. That. Let's go to this one. I'm going to put another, it's still a little, for me, it's still a little bit too thick. So 1, 2, 3 drops. And again, that's 4021 I'm using. had a little bit of splash there, so let me. Wipe that down. Make sure I don't get too much. All right. Now let's go. Let's go here. Let's get the highlight on this. Collarbone. Top of her shoulder. Around a little bit. A little bit of her breast there. Bring it up.
Excuse me.
As you see, I'm just misting it a little bit over the real dark one. All right, so there's that. Now we do her face. I'm going to come from the bottom up. Move this here so you guys can see it. I'm probably moving off from my camera there. So I'm going to come in from the bottom, her chin up. Cheek. Collarbone. Now with the other collarbone, the neck muscle right here. Slowly building up that highlight on the part of her breast that's sticking out of the bra there.
Hey, Joe.
That Joe Hudson?
Oh.
Let's get here.
I'm gonna go get water.
Just like that. Come over here.
Oh.
So there's that. Get rid of that. Clean the brush out. And then we'll come in with a fair blush.
Who didn't like your shotgun idea?
What's that?
Who's he talking about? Who didn't like his shotgun idea?
Oh, Mike, the one that Steve and the one that Tommy has, the shotgun is different. I wanted I wanted it more. I thought it would fit with the poster, but either way, it looks good. All right, let me clean this out. Shoot some of this in through it. I'll get a little bit more in here in case I need it. Hey, Rob, what's going on, Rob? Raccoon Eyes, how you doing?
What's up, everybody?
Joe McCaslin. It's been a while, Joe. How you doing?
Yeah, I haven't seen Joe in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I know he was sick not too long ago. Yeah, so I'm just gonna clear out this here a little bit. It was starting to get goopy there for me. And now I'm gonna come in with a fair blush. Very little. I don't need a lot. Put her up here for a second. And then before I go with the oils, I'm gonna seal it again. So there's that. Come in here. Again, just on the highlight. I don't want to overdo it. Just want to put a little bit in there. The oils will do the rest. Ow, dummy. Careful. I know it looks a little bright under these lights, guys. It'll be fine. I'm painting under some really bright ass lights, so. And then all right. So this is, I'm gonna give this a second. I'm gonna jump over to the guys and show you what they're doing. But That the rest of it is going to be inks and oils. So there's her base coat. Let me clear this out. Brian said just popped in to say hi, guys. Later.
Hey, man.
Hey, Ryan.
Rob says awesome watching everyone paint. Joe said he was couch bound for at least the rest of the month. No bench time for a while. Oh man, sorry to hear that, bro. Rob says I'm afraid to use oils. Love the effect. Do they dry with the sheen? Depends. It all depends.
You can always bring it down too.
Yeah, you can always knock it down. Now here's the thing about oils. Some people put them on too thick and they gotta wait a week, 2 weeks for that to dry. I can lay the oils on today, which I'm gonna do, and this will be sealed tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow. With how you put them, you're not putting them in there. The way I use the oils is to tint the color. I don't use it as a heavy base coat. I just use it as a tint. So, and if you get a good oil paint, that'll work. Sometimes some of the cheaper stuff is got too much linseed oil in it. All right. So I'm done with the airbrush for now. What I'm going to do is clear my airbrush out, and then let me jump over here. Let's see. Let's show what Jerry's doing there. He's already done. Look,
Just working on my base color. That's it.
he's already done. Fucking guy. He had that sitting off on the side, you know.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I like this color though.
What color are you using?
Boss chestnut.
Who's that from? Is that a Vallejo or
No, it's a scale color.
scale color?
Yeah, boss chestnut.
Yeah, it is a nice color.
It is a very nice color. I love it.
Yeah. That is nice.
Yep. You got Steve over here. He's getting ready to lay down his.
Lay down some espresso flesh, just the regular one on top, little highlights.
There you go. You got Tommy.
And I'm gonna go down now. Just got a little bit of highlight thrown in, and now I'm gonna go for espresso flesh also.
Nice. What happened to Wheaton? We lost him, huh?
Mm.
Well, you get better, Joe. I hope you get better, my friend. Okay, let me take this off me for a minute so you can see everybody. Because I'm going to get ready to go seal this. Just one more wash through because I'm not going to use this for a while. I think the next time I'll use this airbrush is on the base. I also have another kit coming out soon, so you guys stay tuned for that. I think this is something you guys will enjoy also. It's coming up soon. Again, that was my Badger Sotar 2020. That's what I used. I have other airbrushes, but I've been using Sotars for so long that I go to use another airbrush and it feels foreign to me in my hand, you know. So. All right. Clean that off. Put it in its thing. All right. I'm going to step. This is what we all of us use. Some good stuff. It's Krylon UV resistant matte. You can get this at Hobby Lobby. You can get this at Michael's. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at on Amazon. It used to be $7.99. Now it's $10 for the can. But either way, it's. I think you can get it for 7 something on Amazon. I think.
When they go on sale, you can get them.
7.9. When they go on sale, I'll pick up like 4 or 5 of them. You know. All right, let me go ahead and shoot this real quick. And I'm going to mute my camera for a second while I run the air compressor. All righty. I spoke too soon. I am going to lay down a little ink so I can seal that. So what I'm going to take.
Hey, Joe, that might be the best thing for you, man. You just get out and do your thing.
Yeah.
Get back in the groove.
Wheaton says he was hearing double, so he went back to YouTube Live. You were hearing double because you had the YouTube on. So you were getting an echo from that. All right. This is some burnt umber, Liquitex, transparent burnt umber. That's Canada Dry. No, I'm not cutting it with it.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Okay. I'm going to take some Vallejo thin. You know what? This stuff is pretty good too if you can get it. Works just like Vallejo. It's the Aztec Universal Acrylic Thinner. It's not bad. Works.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad. It works really good. It works good with Steinolrez too.
Nice.
So got it in there. I might need to cut that a little bit more. So let me see. I want to see what it looks like in here. Yeah, I'm going to cut that just a little bit more. So what I'm going to do with this, now here's the beauty of sealing it. If I don't like it, I'll just take it right off. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just airbrushing the glaze. Then I'll take a sponge and dab it.
What the hell was that?
It's my air compressor.
Damn. Sounds like a jet.
Yeah. The air compressor said, I've had enough. Now I'll take a brush that's dry and just smooth it all down. Just like that. Back here. Okay. That's done. Okay. Yeah, the sponge is also giving me a little bit of texture, so not a lot, but a little bit.
Well, I'm glad that you're finding this to help you relax. It can get a little crazy in here sometimes. I can tell you that right now.
All right. So these little makeup sponges are great. These egg-shaped ones, because I like that point there where you can get into, and you can wash them off, reuse them.
You're getting it nice in the crevices with that little one right there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so that's enough for the ink for now. So I'll go ahead and clear this bowl out because I'm going to need it. I'll hit this with a blow dryer. So I'm going to mute myself, and then I'll seal it, and then we're going to come back with the oils. So give me
Yeah,
a
I'll be back. I gotta seal mine. I gotta let it dry a little bit first. So.
Okay. what this sponge did when I was putting that ink down and I was tapping it with the sponge. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, it's probably there's texture. You see the little texture in there in the skin. I'll refine that with oils, but that's what this did. You can get a pack of these on Amazon for like $12. I paid $8 for 2 of them, but then I looked on Amazon. I can get a whole bag of these for like $10. All right, I'm not going to need this paint anymore, so we're done with that. Clean this brush off because I'm going to need it later. So I need that to dry. All right, I'm going to go seal this roof. Just a real quick dusting on this. So I'm not even going to mute my camera. I'm just going to walk over here and just out in the garage. Oh. I think I better mute this because the blow dryer is going to be obnoxious.
I forgot I need to pull my blow dryer out. Yeah, there they are. It's always the Gilbert Shopping Network every time we do this.
What was that, Steve?
I say it's always the Gilbert Shopping Network every time we do this.
Did you order some?
I ordered some of those sponges, yeah.
I'll tell you what, they're great, man. I
I have those other ones.
these are good. They're okay. But these, if you want to, you go there and you tap real nicely, that point, and then you got this over here, the edges and stuff. I like these.
Nice.
Out my airbrush because this is for the second time. I'm not going to be using it again for a while. So I want to get that ink out of there because I'll tell you what, if you've ever let ink dry in an airbrush, you haven't touched You haven't cussed yet.
I think I need to clear mine before I do anything else.
Yeah.
Now, I want to emphasize for those of you guys watching, we are not professionals. I'm not a Smithsonian painter. You know, this is how I do things. This is how Jerry does it. This is how Steve does it. This is how Tommy does it. There are better painters out there and there are worse painters out there. But you're not going to get better unless you try. So if for any reason any of this helps you and you want to see more of it, you see that link down there, that PayPal me at Gilbert Mondragon. If you can donate $1, whatever, even if you can't, as long as you hit a like, hit a subscribe, do the same thing with Just Paint It, do the same thing with SMKR Studios. You know, it's greatly appreciated. It lets us know that you guys appreciate what we're doing. You know, again, we don't charge to do this. There's no Patreon. You know, but before I start on the oils, I'm going to tell you how you can get one of these if you so choose, if you want one. Give me a second here. I just want to clear out my airbrush.
Yeah, the coffee helps to keep the
It pays for the stream. You know, it pays for the stream. You know, it's not going to pay my mortgage, but it'll help pay for the stream. Because the StreamYards is not cheap. But it helps pay for the stream. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go seal mine before I do anything else to it.
You
Yeah,
got it, man. All right, now
I just sealed mine.
I am going to start with oils, and I'll show you. I got a variety of oils on my desk here. I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. I go by feel, by look, the way it's coming out. But there are some basic colors that I will use. Let me get this down a little bit right there. The basic colors that I'm going to use, there's a burnt umber. There's an Indian yellow light. See that color? I'll use a very little bit of that. There's also, that's the light. This is the deep, Indian yellow deep. So I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. So there's that. So there's those two. I have two different types of yellows here. Naples yellow and a yellow medium. I'll probably use a little bit of both. There's also here, I have a sand color. That's a beautiful color for an African American skin tone. See that? I don't use black. There will be no black on this. There'll be Payne's gray. There'll be some purple. And then for the fleshy tones, there'll be I have a cameo brown and a pale pink. And then for the highlights, this here, unbleached titanium white. All that shit off of there. I have to wipe that down. Oh, so let me get all that together. I try to use a good paint thinner. I don't use the sunny side or the cheap stuff. I use the Mona Lisa odorless paint thinner. I've had this bottle for 4 years, and it's about halfway full. So it goes a long way. So I'm going to pour some in a little cup here, some clean So I have a clean one, and then I have the one here, which is in my paint pot, and that's the one I use for a quick clean on the brushes. Now let me get stuff out of the way here, because this is the part that I really enjoy doing. I love doing this part. Okay, where to start? Well, I'm going to start with some burnt umber because I'll go dark to light. Now, I can go light to dark, and I've done that before, but I'm going to go dark to light. I have my $5 paint palette here. Put this over here. Get these paints on the other side, on my left side. My towel. This I don't need anymore. Cap that off. Now I'll take a little bit of this. Again, you don't need a lot, guys. I mean, if you're doing this at with oils, Rob said he don't like. He's afraid to use them. See that's more than enough than what I need right there. So, and while I'm doing it, I'm going to jump around the world here. Let's look at Jerry. What you getting ready to do there, Jerry?
Shadows. All right, so that's my base color. So
Nice.
I'll start with the shadows. All right, and I'm going to do a little pastel work to see if that works. If not, I'm going to have to switch to something else. But
Now, here's the thing about them pastels. What are you using to seal them?
seal pastels.
What do you use?
Hold on. Workable fix tiff.
Fix the fit. Yeah, that stuff is really good, guys. Stuff is
But
really
you still have to do it from a little bit of far away, but it won't blow it or melt it away. It'll actually keep the color that you want as long as you're just careful. Do light coats.
Yeah. I'd say about 12 inches away, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little more if you're doing a light misting.
Yeah.
You gotta feel it. But it works very well.
Yep. Here we have Steve. He's starting to layer in his colors there. I likes it. Looking good, Steve.
I'm going to do the pastels next here.
And then we have Tommy here.
Oh, hey. I'm getting ready to go to pastels also. So we've got a bunch of different colors.
See, there, once upon a time, I had Tommy into the dark side, and then Jerry came by and he took my Padawan there, and now he's on that path. Candace says, "Wow, her body's amazing. I wish I had her boobs." Oh man, Pam Grier was something else when she was a youngster. Man, God, was she something?
Yeah, she was.
All right, I'm going to while we're doing this, I'm going to put the prices and how you can get her. Now, I have the 8 scale. Here, let me show you the figure. If anybody's out there want a figure, let me know. This is the figure, the full figure right here. That's the here. Let me put it on me here for a second. That's the figure right there. This is a 6 scale figure. So
That came out awesome, bro.
the 6 scale is $115, not painted. She's big. I'll tell you from top to bottom, from the bottom of the base to the top of the fro, she is about 13 and a half inches tall. So this is the figure. This will also be at Wonderfest if anybody wants to to pick one up, you'll be able to see it. It'll be there at Wonderfest. So this is the 1/6 scale. So there's an 8 scale also. Tommy, I think you got the 8 scale, right, Tommy?
I'm not sure.
I
A
think you
little
got.
smaller.
Yeah, I think you have an 8 scale figure. But this is the 6 scale. This was $115. No shipping. The shipping's not included in that. So that's this here. Beautiful. I mean, look at that. This was painted by me.
Nice.
So that's the 8 scale, the 6 scale.
It's impressive.
Then we have, of course, what you're seeing now, the bust, which is a quarter scale. The bust is only in quarter scale. It's not any smaller than that. So I'll put the prices. Thanks, Candace. Raccoon said pastel is my favorite part. You know, I use them, but I use them more for well, I'll end up using a little bit on her, but I don't use them like these guys do. So I'm going to put it here, Coffy. 1/8 scale. The 1/8 scale figure is 90 US. Shipping not included. That's for the 1/8 scale. The one I just showed you, which is the 1/6 scale, that's 115. Whoop, I messed that up. Well, you can get it. 1/6. It's 1?6, but it's a 1/6 scale. And the bust is a quarter scale bust, which is what you're seeing here. Is and she's a big girl, so she is 150 USD. Shipping not included. And you can contact me here. You can contact me right there in the comments. It says contact me at gil.mondragon@gmail.com. Give me 2 weeks. My printer 2 weeks so he can get them together because he prints for other things. But Raccoon says, I think I remember my dad watching her movies. I can see why. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. She was back in the 70s. Pam was something else, man. She was.
But she was like, if you think about it, you know, everybody says, oh, Sigourney Weaver with Aliens. She was the first badass chick, you know, out there in movies. It was Pam Grier, man.
Pam Grier was
yeah,
the first.
Man, she was like
first female.
way before everybody else. You know, she made a name for herself, and you know, she had Coffy, Foxy Brown, and
Yep.
you know, and a bunch of other movies and stuff. She was badass, man.
I don't think I was allowed to watch those movies back then.
Yeah.
I watched them at late, you know, when they used to come on the late show on Channel 9 here in the New York area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Remember Angie Dickerson, that policewoman or whatever that was?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That came out after her. That inspired that.
Yeah.
She inspired that. Yep.
But if you read about the black exploitation and everything back in the day, when all those movies started coming out, and you had Pam Grier, and then you had Shaft, and a bunch of other cool movies that came out back in those days. And
Blackula, Mandingo.
Blackula, yep.
Oh man, I remember Blackula. Yep.
But,
All right, here we go. We're gonna start with some oils now. So I got my brush. I dipped it in there and then I cleaned it, so I don't want it too runny. So now this is the part I like doing. And again, everybody's got their own way. You can see off to the right there. You see, Jerry's doing it. Here, I'll show it real quick. Jerry's got the pastels going. That doesn't look bad, Jerry.
oh, thanks, brother.
No, I mean, you said that you didn't know how it was going to look. I think it looks okay.
Oh, the shading, it's picking up a little. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more with the brush, maybe, but
a little
it's
heavier.
coming out okay. I don't want to go too dark. You know what I mean?
Well, she wasn't real dark. She was.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And then I still got to do I'm gonna do a couple layers of highlights and stuff, but it's working out all right. It's coming out,
Looks good.
you know.
Oh man, look at they all went to the dark side, Jerry.
Yeah, I know, bro. What the hell's
What's
going
wrong
on?
with you? Oh, you guys went to the dark. Well,
Dark side.
I shouldn't say nothing because at the end of the day, I'm going to end up throwing a little bit on her anyway. So
Yeah, but that's okay. You do good.
Well, you do all this work, and if you don't know how to use that fixative right, then it all gets blown off.
Yeah, just go far away, nice and light. Don't do it too hard. You should be all right.
Yeah.
Do light layers. Do a little light layer first. Let it sit, and then go back at it. It should be all right.
now that burnt umber that I'm laying there, that's real thin, guys. Real thin. It's not heavy. Let me get a better brush. I need a stiffer brush for this. Oh, I didn't pull one out. Okay.
Oh yeah, raccoon eyes. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, there was a lot of great movies out there, man, with them, and it's just that's like. I miss one of the things that I used to do when I was a kid. I used to stay up late on Fridays and Saturdays and just watch movies, whatever the hell was on TV. You only had a choice of 2 channels?
Yeah, 2
channels at the most back then. Remember?
Yep. And at 12 o'clock, they went off air. Remember?
Well, but no, on the weekends, I used to watch the Late Show and all these movies used to come on then. You know what I mean? On the weekends and stuff, they'll put them on and stuff, and I'll stay up and watch them. I don't know, until my mother yelled at me at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Go to bed. You got to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah, so I was like, come on,
Now, as I mentioned earlier, this oil is going on very thin, and it will be dry by tomorrow. And if I decided to stay up all night, it'll be dry about maybe midnight, 1 o'clock. I'd be able to seal that. So you can see it's starting to tint it. See it? There'll be other colors in there, but I'm just laying down this one first. Because this is her primary darker color. So you see here, I'll take some of it off the brush. now I'll start blending that in. And then what I don't want, you just take it off. This is the trick right here to making this stuff dry right away. A little makeup brush.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yep. See, now I got that brown reddish glow there. See that? You can see how thin I have it right there. See that? It's real thin. It's like a glaze, like a wash almost. Take most of it off and it just go in. See, the beauty of oils is if this was acrylic, it'd be already drying. I like the run time with the oils. So see now, I got that, and then I'll take the brush and just like Tommy said, tap, tap, tap. And I'll take a blender. And blend it in. I'm looking for that cocoa color, you know? What do you think, guys?
Nice.
Yeah.
And I go in with the highlights and the shadows and all that, but these doggy pads are really good, man. I love them.
Oh, I know. I got to budge them because we had the puppy and she got house trained really quick, and so I have a ton of them.
They're really good for this kind of stuff. You know, you don't get your bench all messed up. You know.
I got like 3 sizes because she grew.
Yeah, these are from my dad. You know, because he's half the time he's bedridden, so the VA sends him boxes full of these things. You know, you don't. So, and there's the back of her neck. Now I want to show you something. You guys saw me doing this. You saw this. You see that? You saw me rub it. I'll do it again. Look. It's dry. I'm not going to seal it because it's just because it didn't come off doesn't mean it didn't cure. You know what I mean? But all right, let me jump over here and we'll watch Jerry for a bit. What you got? Talk about your process, Jerry.
I'm just putting shadow down on with the pastels a little bit. So, you know, once I put it down, blow off the excess and just start. I got a little blender brush here and just start blending the colors in and brush it in gently. Oops.
Raccoon says, there's a nostalgic movie channel I watch, and he did a 70s special, and he mentioned one of hers where she's a gladiator. I keep forgetting to check that one out. Here's another one here. Another one he mentioned. I forget the title. Okay, we talked about that one. And she says about Saturdays the best, the mornings, afternoon, the monsters. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Elvira.
And then she's got this. I never painted dark skin. It's so intimidating. I have an X-Men Storm kit that's been collecting dust because I'm too scared to try it. You see what we're doing here, Raccoon? It's not hard.
It's the same process as the other stuff, just different colors you're using.
Yeah, the only difference with this is pick the shade of skin you want. Like Storm, if you're gonna go with the classic Storm from the comic book, she's a little darker. If you're gonna go with the movie, which is what's her name? What the hell's her name? The actress. She's a little lighter. So it all depends on the skin tone. Now look, here, I'll give you an example. Look at Jerry's. You got Jerry's right there, right? I'll show you Jerry's. It's a nice color. It's a beautiful fucking color. Then you have Steve's. When Steve's is done, it'll be a different color, but the same thing. It'll be an African American skin. Then you have Tommy's. It's a little darker, but then when he adds the highlights and stuff, it'll break that all up. Then you have mine. So it all depends on what you're after. Don't be afraid of it. It's easy to do. It really is. It's not that hard. It's intimidating. I'll give you that, but it's not hard.
I think a lot of times people, when they see dark colors, they tend to go very dark. And you don't need to go that dark. Yeah.
I go too dark.
You don't need to go that dark. You need to just, just start off with a nice color that is going to be your base, which is not going to be that dark. You can always add the shadows and and everything else in the highlights. But I used for the base color Boss Chestnut. All right, it's a nice
reddish brown, yeah.
Kind of like it has a little hint of red in it, and very soft, not too dark, and it's a good base color. Then I could go darker or I could go lighter from there with the highlights and all the other stuff. So but like Gilbert likes to use that Steino res as his base. So everybody's a little different. Steve mixed a couple of colors there too, so
yeah.
And see how I'm doing the pastels. I'm going and putting shade everywhere, like around the straps, in her cleavage, and her neck and stuff. So wherever you think there's a shadow going to be, I just blend in these colors in. Underneath the neck and stuff, I go a little stronger.
Yeah, everybody's got a different way of doing it. I've seen different people, they'll airbrush it one way and somebody do it this way. And the key to all this is, on any skin tone, is how you base it, the base. I've used green, I've used purple, I've used pink, I've used red, I've used gray. For a Caucasian skin, you could use a pink, a purple, a green, a little bit of green in there, some brown. With her, I went with a red brown and a light flesh mix, as my base, and then everything will work after that. Because when I start, it's my oils that are starting to tint everything, but that base is what I'm working off of. Now, I could be full of shit, for some people out there, but it's just the way I do it, See, like when they see me, some people will see me laying this like the way I'm doing it right now, a little heavy. Oh man, that's too dark. Yeah, well, it's not going to stay that dark. That's where the sponges come in. The blending. For me.
Same thing with the pastels. If I put too much on, I can take it off with the sponge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, but once you seal it, you got to remember when you seal those pastels, they get darker. So you know,
Yeah.
I think Tommy he found that out one time real quick. Remember Tommy?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm making sure I got a good coat over everything. I mean, you can literally see this drying as I'm doing it because it's so thin. Is Oscar here yet? Then I'll use this brush here to do that. I'll take my blender. I'll start making sure there's no streaking. And then use my sponge to blend it all down. Yeah. And that skin tone's coming out beautiful. A nice cocoa chocolate color. See now, you see me blending it with that sponge right there. That's from me blending. And then I'll turn it around. Very little. See that? Very little. And there's that. Okay, so that's that color. So now I'm going to start moving over to these other colors now. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but we'll see. I want to see what it looks like when I smear it down. Let me see.
I really like that he did that smirk.
Well, that was Mikey, man. He says, "Hey, what do you think about this?" I said, "Man, that'll work. That'll work."
He's got like a badass attitude. You know what I'm saying? All right.
That comes. It's amazing to see different techniques all look amazing. Yeah, that's the beauty of this, man. I mean, the beauty of it is everybody does things differently. Now that's too bright. So let me grab some of this.
I'll be back.
I got a little yellow medium. And I'm not going to need a lot of that, just a little. Take most of it off that brush. Let me find a spot here that. So I'm just. Drop that in there like that. So. Get it on the high points there. Okay, now I'll pull a little bit more. Now you notice I didn't thin this because I'm using it almost like a dry brush. Just like that. And we go right in here. Come over here. Okay, that's the yellow. Clean my brush. As Josh says, I like what I see. Wow, guys. Okay. So, what do I want to do now? What's this color? I want to pull a little bit of this, which is a lighter. I gotta get a different brush because that one's still got some shite on there. Blend that down. I'm going to grab some of this unbleached white. I don't like that brush. I don't like that brush. Too coarse. blend that in.
Hey, Josh, I thought you were going to join us.
Yeah, he said that yesterday, didn't he?
I thought he was going to paint something.
I had to get some light on her. There we go. Now that shine will be knocked down. So right now you're seeing the oil, the shine from the oil. Okay, I got a highlight there. I'm just adding this unbleached white just to lighten a few parts up. There's a couple more colors I'll add in here, but I don't want to get too crazy, you know. And I take my sponge just to make sure everything is smooth. And she is so far. And again, I'll have better pictures of it, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 lights beating down on this right now, so it's gonna look a lot brighter than there no one really is. There's the brush I was looking for. It's an old makeup brush. An old concealer brush. Works beautiful for this stuff. I'm gonna take it. I need to take a second here. I got a bad back, so I'm gonna need to take a second here, and I'll move over to these guys and show you what they're doing. I need to stand up and stretch. All right, Jerry, what do you got there, buddy?
I got a seal. So focus on somebody else. There you go.
I'm liking that, Steve.
Yeah, I'm having I had a scratch here or something on the shoulder, so gotta do a touch up here after I sanded it. I didn't see that after I primed it.
God, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
It happens more than we care to admit, you know.
Yeah, it happens.
No biggie.
It happens to us all.
That's what makes it fun.
Yep. I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me.
Yeah.
All right.
What makes it good is when you fix it, nobody can tell you fixed it.
Yes, right. That's the best part about it. All right. Take a little bit here and just right there on that palm. Blend that in. Okay. Let's get the shoulder. Blend that in. Now, the trick about this, guys, people that are watching that have never done, any kind of skin tone, just take your time. Don't try to do the whole thing and then, just do little pieces at a time. You can't screw it up that way.
Don't be afraid don't be afraid to experiment either. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I can screw it up.
And believe me, we all screw up. We all do. You know.
So I'm enhancing the shadows a little bit with this color that I'm trying here. It's got a little purple to it.
Let me jump up on here.
I got this African shadow. It's got like a little purple hue to it. And I like the way I'm doing over the shadows I already did.
Is that the first time you used that?
Yeah, and it's coming out.
I like
really
that.
like the effect that I'm getting out of it. You know, it's like giving it a nice little.
Yeah, it looks good. It's a natural look, you know.
Yeah, it does. It gives a really natural look. But you can't go too hard on it. I can tell you that right now. Don't do too much. It's just a little bit of tone.
Yeah, you'll blow it all up if you go too hard.
You're like really, you don't want to go too deep, because I still got to do highlights and all that. So I'm just adding a little bit where the shadows, like the top of the hand, just to give that a little reddish tone.
Uh-huh.
So
yeah, I like it.
It comes out looking good. I like it.
Did it fix it up, Steve?
Yeah. Kind of lighten it a little bit. But yeah, it looks pretty good, actually.
Cool.
Not too bad.
You can't tell, yeah. Just like you said, you lighten it up a little bit and you don't even know that was there.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a reddish tint, so I'll have to.
Too much. Getting a nice muscle tone out of it too.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like.
the other shoulder. Okay. Now we take a little of this flesh tone, this pinkish flesh tone. Right there. Cameo brown.
All right.
Now, I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, no, it's washing out, but you can see the little reddish tone now in there. The lights are not showing it, but it's there.
She wearing lipstick?
Yeah,
I'm sure she was, but
it's like almost a cherry red lipstick.
yeah, I got you. Wow, I like this color, bro.
It looks good.
It gives it like a nice hue. You know what I'm saying?
Let me go to you real quick so we can see it. Yeah, I like that. I like that color.
It's got like a little bit of the violet in there. You know,
Mhm.
I did a little bit under the eyes there, under the nose, on the lips.
Yeah, it looks good.
I like that. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You did a nice job on the sculpt, bro.
Yeah, it's a beautiful sculpt, isn't it?
No, you did a nice job. Mm. All right, I gotta find the right highlight color for this thing.
That and you know the sculpt is beautiful, but you got to give props to the man that printed it because
They did a good job. There,
it's a beautiful job. You know,
Bobby Mike.
NY3D Creations, guys.
.com.
He's my hero.
Yeah, it's better. That's better.
Let me see.
All right, let's not blow up his head too much, okay, guys?
Looks good.
Now you
Nice.
can tell where I sanded it, so it looks good.
Yep,
All right.
came out nice.
That was a mixture of Steiner Res, and New Worlds.
There you go. And it worked.
Yep. And
What's that?
4021.
4021.
That stuff works great.
It's beautiful stuff, man.
Man, this guy's got to make me spend money now.
I'm telling you, dude, that 4021 is good stuff, man.
And it comes in a big
Oh,
bottle. Get
it's
the
great.
big bottle,
Yeah,
man.
get it. Purchase it.
Yeah.
One more thing to add.
I got a small bottle,
I got the big one because I figure I use a lot of it. So
but I've been adding the 40/30, a drop of that to my paint.
Yeah, 40/30 works too.
Yeah, well, that's the way I learned. A drop
Yep.
of 40/30 and the reducer and the paint. That's it.
Then they came out with the brand new 40/21, and it's like
Yeah.
it's the rage.
Yeah, get in the bag wagon.
All the other kids are doing it.
Yeah.
damn kids.
Mm.
Thanks, Mike.
Mr. Lang.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
All right.
Oh man. I'm like you, Gil. I got a bad back.
Because you were moving around all those damn Milwaukee things in your room.
Yeah. Instead of
Get all those cases and stuff.
Yep.
a picture of my tree in the chat. I don't think I'm going to get avocados this coming season.
What's the matter with the tree? Is it dying?
No, we had to trim the hell out of it. It was way overgrown and it was hanging over my back fence, and people parked their cars there.
Oh,
We don't want the tree falling on their car, so
gotcha.
we got an extensive trim. Only took them an hour and a half.
You butchered it, huh?
Yeah.
You got to give it to Juan and Juan, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can pull some of this light. Well, it's still too bright.
Yeah, we're supposed to hit 100 degrees here Thursday.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're on heat warning too.
Yeah.
We'll get in the 90s.
I go to the races in Casa Grande, so hopefully it gets into the 90s for the race. Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna go seal this.
Wheaton says they're on a blizzard warning by him. That's crazy, man. Blizzard warning.
Yep.
Keep it over there. Don't bring it here.
Yeah, I don't want to
enough
move. Yeah, you guys have had enough of that nonsense for the year.
Yeah.
There's Joshua.
Going on, guys?
Morning.
Hey, Josh.
Tommy, it is not morning.
It's always morning for Tommy.
I go to bed, it's morning. I wake up, it's morning. So
Yeah.
Caramba.
I'm really liking that. I'm liking this. check it against her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Pull a little bit of this.
Well, guys, I got to take off.
All right, buddy.
You got to go check on your tree.
No, that's all done. That was done this morning. Nah. I got some things I got to take care of. So.
All right, brother.
All right.
We'll finish her up next week if you're around. I know you said you're not
no, I'm
coming.
in Vegas.
That's right.
That's right. You're going to be watching the basketball.
Yeah.
Have fun, Tommy. Be safe when you're in Vegas.
All right. Thanks.
All right, brother.
There it is.
Lost Wages, Nevada.
That's what it's called.
Talk about a dry heat. They're even drier out there.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back, guys. I got to run upstairs for a minute. Just for a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to mute myself for a second. All right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's cool, Josh.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those free files I found on either CG Trader or Cults.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, we finally got our tax return, so I've got to hit up Jerry. There's a bunch of figures I want.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
You get the family discount. And I hate my family. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow. That turned dark quick.
Just Josh and Josh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm actually doing my taxes this week.
Yeah, I hate to do ours. I always wait till the last minute.
Yeah, because of that overtime thing, I actually did halfway decent this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to see what, because I killed it this year with overtime, so I want to see what I get back out of that. I never had so much overtime in my life.
Yeah, I never had a job that gave me overtime. There was maybe one instance where they paid us overtime, but that was by accident. But yeah.
Yeah, but you were getting paid a decent wage, though.
Yeah,
Right?
I was salary pretty much my job.
See, me, I don't make good money till I'm on overtime.
Yeah. My wife's been getting a lot of overtime. So that may be helpful.
Yeah, if you're like a couple or a family, you get more, and if you're single, you get less. But it still helps.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot this with some fixative to see what it looks like.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Raccoon Eye says, do y'all have a Grail character that's never been done that you want to paint? This was my Grail character. This is why I had it sculpted.
Yeah, same thing with me. I'm having my Grail sculpted now.
Yep.
It's actually a little bit, I got carried away, and it's huge. But yeah, that's coming out soon. So I don't know if I'm going to make it available or not, because it's a big diorama. So.
Okay, now comes some purple. I'm always hesitant when I do this with the purple. But I got to get that in there. So I'll take just a little bit. Luckily, I got my painting pants on, because if my wife would have saw me doing that on my pants, she'd have had my rear end. You don't need a lot. You need just a very little of it. Just to accentuate a couple of the shadows. Okay. Now blend that in. Take my brush and just smooth that down to knock it down a little bit. And there it is. Yeah, that's what I like that. And again, if you guys are watching out there, how I'm putting it here, and I'm pulling it, and then I take most of it off the brush. So it's not so heavy. Then I pull it down into the rest of it to smooth it out. Yeah, I like that. Okay. A little bit here. Blend it in. Just adds a little pop to that dark umber. You can't put too much though, because you'll overdo it.
Looks good, Tommy. Tommy sent some pictures.
Yeah, let me take a look real quick.
Looks really good.
Let me go here. We'll show you guys what Tommy's got. Yeah, that does look good. All right, go back here and I'll show you guys. Share screen. Facebook. Share. Is it sharing? There it is. There's Tommy's. That's where he left off.
Oh
That
man,
looks good.
Yeah, that does look good, Tommy. Raccoon Ice is beautiful. Okay, let me get back to my girl here. So all I'm doing right now is anywhere that you see this dark, where's my brush? There's a small brush there, and there's here, I'll show you on my hand. There's barely any paint on that. You see that? I'll pull a little bit more just to get it. It's more like a dry brush. So I'm just taking that, and that's what I'm using to add a shadow. It's a purple, so you got to be careful with purple. So you don't need a lot. And if you do it right, it actually it gives that skin tone a tone, a real nice tone. As long as you don't overdo it. It's easy. I've done it. It's so easy to overdo. Okay. Okay. I'm in here. Now let me smooth it all out. Okay, there's that. Now let's go to her arms. Now we're not going to get this done today, if people out there watching, but we're going to get a little bit, and then we'll be back next week to finish her up.
Okay.
Okay, we got that. Let's get in here a little bit. Take a little bit more. Right there. Take my sponge, knock that down. There we go. Let's get over here by the breast. Take a little bit of this and just right there, just a tint. A little bit right there. There you go. Okay, now we get this side. I don't want to get too crazy with that. And then when I'm done here, guys, I'll show you a picture without all these harsh lights so you can see most people watching what she looks like. Got to be real careful not to put too much of this purple down. Gotta love these makeup brushes, man. Dollar store makeup brushes. I love them. Every time I go in there, I'll grab a couple of them. I like this. I like it. I like it, Mikey. I like it. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's get here. Before I start getting any further in that, I need some Payne's Gray. Just a little bit. Not a lot. No. Take a little bit of that Payne's Gray.
Got to have a little bit of vein work on the bosoms.
Oh man, you're getting really intricate.
Very subtle.
All right, got the hand. I'll touch up the rest of the hand later. All right. Let me come over here. Doing the folds by your eye right now. Okay. Now I got to do a little. What do you think, guys?
Looks like Pam Grier.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, again, that shine will be knocked off tomorrow. I'm not going to bother trying to seal it today, but I want to leave the hair on so I know where those shadows are at. Yeah. Now, in that poster, looks like she has green makeup.
Hmm.
Let me take another look.
Looks great, Jerry.
Hold on, Jerry. Let me put it on you. Is your mic off? I think his mic's off. Yeah.
Sorry. Oops. Mom.
She looks good, Jerry. Beautiful skin tone, Jerry.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh yeah.
You liking it, huh?
Oh yeah. Let's get that. Mm.
You like,
Got that going on.
coffee.
Mm.
Raccoon looks like velvet. Beautiful.
Thank you, Raccoon.
Raccoon says, gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shannon's like, looking great, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, she's nice. All right, now I need to add a little bit more highlight on her nostrils there, her nose and her face. And now that I got I want to do it with the fro, her hair on, so I'm able to judge where I want the light to be coming.
Oh, check that out. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
There she is.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, I like that, bro. That came out nice.
Hold on, let me see. Ooh, that's nice.
See, when you put the hair on, it brings everything else out.
It all comes together, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the hair is like a black brown, you know.
Yeah, I just put a black primer on it.
Yeah,
Obviously, I missed some spots.
I got that Vallejo, the model color, the black brown,
Yeah,
and then you go in there and you do whatever highlights you're gonna do. But
yeah, but that looks. I like that color, bro. It came out real nice.
that's a good color.
I'm happy.
It's beautiful. What are you doing, Josh?
Kind of playing around.
Who's
I
that?
prepped the Hades figure. This is Harrison Ford.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I have a bunch of different figures, you know. I just put the red in all the black marks.
Oh, that's
Probably washes out, but
that's Freddy. No, I can see the red.
Freddy Krueger.
That looks good, Steve.
Oh, thanks.
And you're doing that all with the pastels.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'll go in tomorrow and I'll hit her with pastels, just a little bit like on her cheeks. Her
Yeah.
cheeks.
oh, see, now you already heard it. Now he's going to be
I
working
didn't see
on it
what
off
you were doing.
camera.
What's that?
I want to
said,
do
you
oils.
already hear him. He's going to be working on it off camera.
No.
But I want to do oils too, but I want to see what you were doing. So
I'm throwing the oils on, and then I'll use the pastels just like on her, like here. I'll put a little bit here, and like here, a little bit here. Just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more of a pop, but I don't want to I mean, I'll take a picture of this. I don't want to overdo this. I like the way it is now. But I'm gonna, while I got her here, I'm just gonna add a little green on those eyes, the eyelid.
Hey, Gil, you know what I was thinking about doing with that wall?
What's that?
Trying some graffiti out, bro.
Yeah, that would be. You know what? I almost I got real close to on the back side of it. You know, not the side that he's on, but on the other side.
Yeah.
I was gonna put the rebel emblem on there and graffiti.
Oh no, I'm talking about her. Her.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
You know, her wall. You know, put some 70s graffiti style
Yeah.
stuff. In.
Yeah.
Maybe put the Warriors in there.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, that would be cool. Put little warriors on the back side of it. Warriors.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, Mike is asking you a question there on the chat.
I'll see if I can touch it. If not, I'll send you a picture. Oh, that's Link. It's in the chat. Sure. I can kind of touch it. This guy. I think this is going to turn out really freaking cool.
That's cool. That's a nice print.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool. But yeah, that's the one I was going to work on today. But
That's a cool little bust
didn't
right
get it
there.
finished in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm printing out all kinds of stuff.
See, I got that little 70s green on the eyes there. See that? Give me a second, guys. They came to pick up my granddaughter. I'll be right back. I got to say bye to my baby.
All right, brother. Take your time. I'm looking for a good reference photo of where I want to go with her makeup.
All right. Let's see. What else am I going to do with her? I think. I need to.
Yo,
What's up?
like the lipstick. I was looking at pictures here. It's like a violet color, right?
Yeah, almost like a cherry, like a black cherry.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I mean, you could go with anything you want, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's like with her makeup. It's not real overly done. You know,
yeah.
just there as a tint. You know, but all right. Now I need one more color, and then guys, I will be done for tonight with her because I'll seal her tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that.
What color are you gonna use?
I don't know. I'm debating. I'm like, I don't know. I might sleep on it
Yeah, I mean you could do that later. You know.
because I do. There's one that has like a reddish pink color to it. And I like that color better, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I just what I end up doing is I'll throw a pink on her lips, let it dry. Well,
Yeah.
with the oils because I'm using the oils, and then I'll use the muted pink ink, like a
Yeah,
glaze,
that's a good color to use too. Yeah.
because it's not too red. It doesn't make her look like a hooker. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, I got a little white here, and I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of this. The unbleached white, just to lighten it up just a little bit. Shit, that didn't do nothing. Because all I want to do is I want to give her like right there, just a highlight. Right there. Right there. Okay, let's do this.
Dude, you know she was badass, right? Because she did martial arts and
Oh, yeah.
you know she was into a bunch of stuff. She did a lot of her own stunts and shit. You know.
Yeah, but I think that's because they didn't have a stunt person of her color, right?
No, they did that, but you know she wanted to do her own stunts.
Oh, okay.
Um, you know,
Because I know back then, a lot of times, a lot of actors had to do their own stunts because they didn't have a double for them.
but a lot of the scenes she did her own stuff.
Yep. Got her eyes done. At least the whites of them done. So I'm just adding small highlights. She didn't give you a hard time?
Huh?
She's ready to go home, huh?
Yeah. Hell yes.
You guys tucked her out, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandpa spoiled it.
You mean right after you soup her up with all the sugar you can find, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
That's how I always know my son's over at his grandparents' house around the corner.
He'll come back all juiced up in it.
Yeah.
All right. All right, there's mine for now. There's not really much I can do with her until till I seal this.
Came out great, bro.
And then, what's that?
Came out nice.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I was just thinking there's not really much more I can do with her.
All right, we can always finish next week, bro.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying for now because
Yeah.
Number one, I want to make sure that those oils, I seal them. I had to make sure I got her belly button there, man.
Yeah,
Don't
you
forget
better
her.
get that belly button right, bro.
Don't forget that belly button, man. Gotta get that belly button. Okay, let me set her here. I'll get a picture. Everybody can see it. And then send me a picture, guys, so we can I'm sorry, I had it on me. Send me a picture so I can post them up here before we take off. Put a picture in the chat there.
Okay.
I still got to do the inner part of her hand, but that's basically what I have on my palette right here. Let me do that real quick before I forget, because I'll fucking forget. Put your glasses on, dummy. Put them on. All right. Just let me finish this hand and then we'll be done for today. Eating dink.
Did you paint her nails the last time that you did it?
Yeah, red.
You did?
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that too.
Yeah, I painted them red.
It's a good color to go with.
Yeah, whatever I used on the lip, I used on her nails. Okay, let me get a picture here. And then let me make sure I knock the brightness down because I got bright ass lights. Okay, give me a second here. Let me get everybody's pictures together. Oh shit, that's too damn dark, man. I lowered the darkness down a little bit too much. All right, let me try that again. Much better. All right, there's mine. Let me post it, and then I'll be able to show it to everybody. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here, guys. All right, let me move this light. Let me switch my camera real quick. All right, shut this light off. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you guys, everybody watching. Let's see what the boys here have done. Let's see what they've got cooking here. Okay. Well, it would help if you opened it up, Rockhead. All right, here we go. Where is that? We saw Tommy. There's Jerry's. All right, here we go. That looks good, Jerry.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
There's Jerry's. I like that skin tone, Jerry. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it looks good. And like you said, once you put the fro on her, it's like, hello, everything.
Yeah, it brings everything together.
Yep. Okay, there's that one. Let's go over here now. Mr. Sutton. Let me share that.
Nice.
Goddamn, Steve, that looks good.
It looks kind of dark in the photo, but
It looks like you know what you're doing there, Steve. Wow. Look, no, that came out nice, Steve. That looks really good. I like that.
thank you.
And then here is mine. And for you guys watching, I want you to see something. When you know, go back and look at this later. When you look at all three of them, they really don't look different. But there's different techniques that were done.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to show you.
Different base layer colors and stuff, but you come out with,
There's mine.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Now, again, if you look at the three of them, they're damn near identical.
Very nice.
Yeah. Very nice go.
Very nice.
So, all right. Let me jump over here. Okay. I want to thank you all for watching. We're going to come back next week to finish her up. Not going to touch her until next week. I'll see you. You guys know me, man. It's like this. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. So next week we'll do the hair, the base, and whatever touch-ups we got to do on the skin that we see. Because then you sit back and you're looking at it and you're thinking, okay, I can do that. I should have done this. Maybe if I had this, you get a little bit more. Right now, I don't really think there's much more you can do to her.
Well, I got to do the eyes, the eyebrows, the lips.
Well, no, I'm talking about the basic skin tone.
The skin tone is, I think I'm pretty done. Yeah.
There's really not much more you can do to the skin tone. You can.
I haven't painted in 4 months.
I'll tell you what, it looks good, Steve. You did a hell of a job, man.
I
And
feel
that's
way out of practice. But
yep.
thank you.
He had to get his stuff together. He's in his new studio, and he didn't have his filming stuff ready, for live. But
Yeah.
So Jerry, what do you got coming up on your chingaderas there?
Well, I got new stuff coming out. You showed today the Andor piece that I got coming.
You want me to show the other one, the kitty?
Oh no, not that. Yeah, I don't think I'm done selling that one for now.
Okay.
But Andor is coming out. You want a sneak peek? I'll give you a little sneak peek. Real quick.
Oh, here we go. Let me put it on him. He's gonna sneak peek, guys.
Nice.
He's digging.
I already put in my Wonderfest order from Jerry. So
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
So this is going to be a new series coming out. I have a total 4 in the works. Bus.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Does it come out backwards on you guys?
No, it's fine. It's
No.
fine.
You're good.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right.
Wow.
It's still wet. Look, my hands are.
That is nice.
It's going to be a series right now. I got 3 more in the works, which will be. I'm going to see if they're going to come out all together or I'm going to do them separate. I don't know yet, but I'll talk more about it later on. But there's number 1.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Now, this is a test print. It's not.
Yeah.
A couple of things I need to fix. This is being fixed right now by the sculptor. Yeah. So there's a couple of things, but this is a test print. So, but that's why we test print. So that's why we can find out if there's any flaws, anything.
Yeah. Very
There it
nice.
is right there. So More of that coming soon.
Nice.
Wow.
How about you, Steve? What do you got going on your Scale Model Kit Review? Scale Model Kit Review. Sorry about that.
Well, hopefully I'll have to start doing some builds now that I have pretty much everything set up to do builds. More live streaming. And I got the Agora Models Jaws Orca boat. The Orca boat.
Oh,
so
you got that one too? That's a cool one.
That's going to be coming next week. So
Didn't you finish the SAS Jeep? Did you finish that?
I'm working on that. That's in progress still. I'm all caught up with the SAS Jeep. Yes.
Nice.
I'm also working on the Army Jeep, the MB Willys Jeep, the green one.
Sweet. So, in the chat, I put how you can contact me. I'll do it again.
I really like this kit, bro. They did a nice job.
Yeah. That's my email in the chat. If you guys want one of these, I have a 1/8 figure, the full figure. We can do that once.
Oh yeah.
1/6 figure, and the bust. The bust is quarter scale. It's not smaller than that. It's quarter scale. So if this is something you guys want, hit me up on that email. If not, I'll have some at Wonderfest if any of you guys are going. And hopefully, I've got another one coming. I'm not going to show it because it's not ready yet. But I think you guys are going to like this next one. We'll see, But I'm not trying to produce because these are things that I wanted. So, and I thought maybe you guys would like it. So these are Grail kits for me.
Oh yeah.
So we'll pass them on to you guys if it's something you guys are interested in. So until next week, next Saturday, 3 p.m. Jerry will be with us. Steve will be with us.
I'll be able to do it for a little while because I got to go to the races in the afternoon.
He's going to the races, so we'll come back and we'll do what we can, and then when we got to go, we got to go. We can stretch it out. We can wait another week. We can pass this week and go to the next one, because Tommy's.
Yeah, just stay tuned for it. Just check out our Facebook and all stuff like that, and we'll let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah, because Tommy's going to be in Vegas, so it'd be nice to have him finish this up too. So
we got Easter coming up too.
Yeah. Zombie Rabbit Day's coming up, so
yeah,
I gotta make sure I get the stuff for the grandchildren. So
you
guys have a good one. Thank you all for watching. It's much appreciated. Leave a comment if you like what you saw. Leave a comment. Let us know. So it's good feedback that we get back from you guys. And remember, subscribe to Just Paint It. Jerry Fridge Just Paint It.
Say hi to Hang. He's watching on TV.
Hang, what's going on, my friend? Hello, Hang.
He can't comment, but he's watching.
All right.
Comment. Yeah, they're watching. Karen and Hang are watching from.
I hope Karen and Hang are doing well. I'm sure
their living room. Yeah.
You guys have a good one. We're going to say bye-bye. Leave the drama to the fucking queens. And you know what? When you're doing your goddamn models, leave the fucking politics out of it. Right?
We do all the time.
We do it all the time. Leave it out of it because it doesn't belong in the hobby. Peace, everybody.
Bye, everybody.